Good morning, pregame crew. How are you doing? It is Tuesday, April 12th, 2022, 8:19 a.m. Eastern, 6:19 a.m. Mountain Time. I'm Chark Al-Luri. You are at the pregame show. If you're landing here later in the day, you can fast forward to this says 6:30 down here. Where's my mouse? Right there at 6:30. I'm going to chit chat with my friends. I'm going to go over their chart request while I wait for people to join us. Good morning. Audio visual check, please. Thank you, Chuck. Hey, Mary, Matthew, Luciana, Mark, Dino, Lisa, Lo, Andre, my girl Tammy, Maria, bonjour, Robert, Nate Truck. Good morning from Singapore. Hi, Anu, Rosemary. You got some sun shining there. It was snowing this morning at my house. Now 32 degrees. Even the cloud has a red exclamation point saying, what the heck is going on? So let me look at your request. I think Dino got his in first, HD. So I was pointing out in the room last week here, Home Depot got about a 36% run last year during hurricane season, and you'll find that HD, Generac, these hurricane names, they really are positioned well April and May to run into September during that hurricane season. So it's just always something I'm aware of. We lost this low here of 29929 on the weekly. On the daily, I like this chart and the positioning as far as time of year. We're looking for a daily higher low compared to 29359. So I like Home Depot compared to 29359. Yesterday, it was down ever so slightly. However, it did have a bullish day on Friday, on Thursday and Friday, which were red days in the market, and it just pulled back a little bit yesterday, but didn't give up all the gains. I like Home Depot if we can hold 30593, yesterday's low. I can look at Tesla. Okay, so Tesla, despite yesterday's disgusting candle with that upper wick of profit taking, we are still at the 0.382 retrace from the swing low of February 24th to the swing high of April 4th. We've given back about 38%. If we could hold this level, we could in fact have a weekly bull flag. It's not ideal. We don't want to see upper wicks of profit taken, and we don't want to see elevated volume on our potential bull flags. However, it would be notable if we could hold yesterday's low today, hold it, and break this potential 4-hour bear flag to the upside. We have CPI numbers in 8 minutes, and it's going to be huge, and it will most likely dictate our direction for the rest of the day and maybe a few days. What some Tesla bulls would love to see is an hourly inverse head and shoulders. This isn't ideal. It's nothing you'd print for mom's refrigerator, but over 983.50 is bullish, and then the next resistance, 994.30. Good morning. Good morning. I can look at SDC. If anyone tells you they know what's going to happen with the economic data in 7 minutes, just know that they are lying. No one knows. I mean, I'm sure President Biden knows and a few people know, but we don't know how the market is going to interpret that news. Everyone, from what I understand, is bracing themselves for a high number, and we all have the common sense to know it should be a high number because we go grocery shopping. Unless you are an ultimate extreme faster and you fast all the time, you grocery shop, and prices are through the roof. So we're expecting the consumer price index to be high. Now, sometimes bad news is good news, and sometimes good news is good news. We just don't know how the market's going to interpret it, so we're just going to trade price action and keep life simple. We did close the bullish engulfing candle yesterday on SDC, which was impressive considering it was a red day. Your resistance 229, then 235, and your support 218 and 211, the low of yesterday. No, Mark, you rock. Hey, MG, how are ya? Oh, did Jason entered the chat? I don't get that. Oh, maybe because my inverse head and shoulders was kind of janky. Hey, Colby. Hey, Chill Effect. Hey, Roger. Yeah, Roger, I got wheat on the list. Are you cheating, Roger? Yep, I got wheat on the list. I love it. Oh, I love azaleas. That reminds me of home, Louisiana. Okay, I have wheat on the list. I'll go over SMH. So we have this daily squeeze that I'm not taking my eye off. We're holding 50 RSI. This is a bullish chart, folks, and we're breaking 1086 in pre-market. We do have another after hours level back here. We had a spike up to 1145 as your next resistance, and then 1185, and this looks like a potential hourly bull flag. Yes, I knew exactly what you were doing, MG. Yeah, thanks for the heads up. SMH, I have this box drawn from yesterday, bottom fishing 23732, and I'm still all over this trade. It is one of my top watches. I want to nail SOXL. Doesn't mean I'll nail it, but that is my goal, is to nail a swing of SOXL. This potential, actually the weekly inverse head and shoulders is out. We've given up too much on the right side. But shockingly enough, we do have a potential hourly inverse head and shoulders. Yep, no Jason here. 24366 resistance, and then the high of yesterday, 24469. And then your support is 24198 and 24115. Roger. Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? That's what my family would say, racing. Rubbing is racing. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Okay, CPI numbers in 4 minutes. I got on here extra early this morning. Just want to make sure I'm providing y'all with what you need. I did take vacation last week, and we have lost a few of our viewers. I don't know why. So I'm hoping that they all come back and hang out with the fam. What is this? Okay, chemicals. Key support is 2627 on the monthly. On the daily, we are in a downtrend. We're getting over that 2967 in pre-market, breaking that resistance. This is a nice push up. They must have had news. And yesterday's low becomes key support, 2746, then support after that, 2722. Your next resistance, 3137 and $33. Good morning, Ra. How are you? Hey, Kenny. Nope, not yet. 3 more minutes, Kenny, for CPI data. If you are interested in my chart setup, you can click on the link below in the video description to receive a PDF explanation as to what all these bright colors mean. Queen of the Mountain setup just means it's a setup that I have a high conviction. So here are my Queen of the Mountain setups today. And I promise I wasn't being lazy. If you've been around these parts for a while, you know I am not lazy. However, I could not find anything else to say besides potential 4-hour bear flag on all of these charts. So I believe it's up to CPI to negate them. So ES would need to get over 443475. Can y'all see that number right there, the 0.382? Retrace to negate this 4-hour bear flag. NASDAQ needs to get over 14185. And Dow needs to get over 34319. RTY is not as clear. Yeah, it's not as clear. I probably need to take off potential 4-hour bear flag on RTY because it's just not as clear. But we are having the 8 EMA dominate price. We're not able to get candle closes above that at the moment. I know, Kenny. I took a vacation last week. Yep. Good morning. Yeah, hit the like button. Why don't you? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We'll get started here in just a second. I'm going to pull up ES, getting ready for CPI. So yesterday I got a message from one of our newer members, which I'm so glad he joined from the pregame show. And I was thumping the table yesterday about 444450, and he shorted that and had a great gain. So now that we know that level's important. So remember, on any spike up, that could act as resistance. And sometimes our first reaction is not the absolute true reaction. We'll have algos come in initially, have a spike to the upside or downside, and then the real reaction occurs, whether there's going to be real programmatic buying or selling. So we're coming up on that ever important number. Oh, always CPI. Always CPI, Kenny. The Feds, just know that the Feds speak almost every day, at least 2 days a week, if not 3 days a week. We have different Fed speakers speaking, and they're talking their book. They're saying, hey, we got rate hikes coming. Yesterday we had it. Was it Harkley yesterday? I don't remember who it was, but they speak every day. So sometimes when some of the more hawkish people speak, it can impact the market, but definitely CPI data is way more important. And I'm watching news right here. So they're looking for 1.1. This is what they're looking for. I'm posting it in chat right now. Okay, we have a bullish reaction initially. Let's wait and see what it actually is. Bullish. Okay. I'm not seeing. Okay. Sorry, I'm just watching chat. I'm trying to find the numbers. I don't see the numbers. 443925 is your next resistance. 443925. This is a nice reaction. Okay, 1.2. 1.2, not bad. Not bad. We were expecting 1.1 and it was 1.2. Okay. Oh, it's not letting me post because it's too big. There we go. There's some of it. Oh, thank you, Nick. You were helping me. I appreciate it. Metals are going bullish. Thank you for that heads up. That looks like a broadening formation on gold. Y'all see that? Little higher highs, a lot of follow through. Caution on this metals push. All right. Well, now we can get along with our regularly scheduled programming. So 443925 was our resistance, and we hit 443875. Now the real response, we'll see what the real one is. Your support 4405. Here's been my mindset all week. Wrong, right, or indifferent. Bears have been in control. There has not been a scenario where I've told y'all in our T account, my little accounting analogy, where we have bulls on this side and bears on this side. There hasn't been a situation at the end of last week or yesterday where I said the bulls had an upper hand. We had some key glimmers of hope that we could watch for, but the bears have been in control. However, on the weekly time frame, odds favor higher lows. Weekly higher lows. That's what the odds favor on ES. Look at NASDAQ. Odds favor a higher low compared to 1294250. 1294250. So the weekly higher lows have been in play. However, the fuel that's behind our market, like SMH, has been testing the weekly low and threatening actually to take it out. So we need the semis to bounce. In my opinion, I am looking heavily at the semis today to carry us, get us over 24366, and then the high of yesterday, 24469, in order for the market bulls to say, oh, okay, maybe that weekly higher low is getting set. Okay, so now on the 4 hour, let's go back to let me delete all this and go back to where I started on the 4 hour. Y'all see how we just negated those 4 hour bear flags were over 4435, which was that key area to give bulls enough room for a higher low. There we go. There we go, bulls. So we are giving ourselves enough room for a higher low. So conservative bulls, what do you do now? Well, shoot, I just missed this pop. What do? You wait for a pullback. You wait for the first 5 minute oversold, first 15 minute oversold, especially if we run hard. You wait for that first pullback. And what you're attempting to do is bottom fish the 4 hour higher low, attempting to nail the weekly higher low. Let me say that again. Conservative bulls are waiting for a pullback, possible 5 to 15 minute first oversold after a good run. And then what we're looking to do is to nail that 4 hour higher low. Yeah, we needed the dollar to chill out. And gold has had an explosive chart for a while now. Bam. We just broke the 4 hour EQ bullish. Oil's not getting a pop off this. Nat gas has just been a super bull. All right, so we know our ES levels. Let me give you the next level on ES. Let me clear up this. Don't forget your 44444. That's where we are. Y'all see that? Okay, XBI is testing that key resistance here. 44450. Yesterday's level, you see how we're pausing right there? We need to push on through, and then your next resistance will be up at 4473, and now the low of overnight becomes our key support going forward. NASDAQ. All right, NASDAQ. Doing, lady? I have my grand dog here, and I don't know what she's doing. What are you chewing? Stop it. Okay, fun times. Have kids, they say. Okay, resistance 14244 and 14305. You have support at 13986 and 13922. We have the HSI Hang Seng is green. DAX was red 1%. It's coming down just a little bit. Then we have RTY. RTY has gone through resistance of 1994. Your next resistance 2005. Your key support 1966. The low overnight. Dow 34,000. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple for me. I'm the stupid one. Just like keep it simple. 34,000. We have resistance up here at 34451. Let me clean all this off and do it again. You can see. You have grand dog and grandson today. I don't have any of those grandchildren yet. Just a grand dog. She's a double doodle and she's a cutie patootie ladybug. Her name is Lady. Okay, so the Dow 34451 and then 34612, support 34010. And let me just stop right here and remind you of two major things happening this week. Friday, we have a holiday. I think the bond market may be open. You may need to check that. Futures will be open partial day, but the stock market is closed on Friday, and we have financial earnings starting in the morning. JPM is kicking us off, JP Morgan, and then we have Delta Airlines kicking us off tomorrow. So we are right in the middle of earnings seasons. Ukraine news, what's going over in Ukraine is horrific. So that's human lorry, trader lorry. It has created a lot of volatility in the market. Those news headlines have been hitting us. Also, what's been hitting us, Fed news. We've just had news. What does this look like on 4 hour? We got through this key resistance of 2478, but we see the bulls do this all the time in commodities and VIX. See, we broke that resistance by 50 cents. 50 cents. We broke the resistance. That's it. And then now we're pulling back. It does not make a resistance bull break because we didn't get followed through. So VIX is pulling back and we need it to sit down. No audio. Huh. Audio is working. It looks like it's working on my end. Anyone else, let me know if we're having any issues. Okay, I'm going to keep going. So Bitcoin, we're trying to negate the 4 hour bear flag here. We need to get over 40823. So we got an initial bull reaction, but we're coming back a little hard here. Support 40211, 40111. It's working. Okay, it was cutting out. It paused for a bit. Yeah, my computer paused too, so that must have been it. Okay, perfect. Let's keep it going. Okay, so same thing with ETH. We're pulling back a little bit more than the bulls would like, and we have not negated the bear flag on crypto. So I just want y'all to hold right here. Just hold this chart just hold it right here. Is crypto acting as a canary for the indices? Is crypto showing us what could be happening with the indices? Because the indices, they moved a little bit more than crypto. Crypto has not given up this 4 hour bear flag hopes. The bears are not giving it up yet. So is that giving us a clue as to what could happen with the indices? So I'm just going to make sure I keep that in the back of my head. I'm going to write it right here. Is crypto acting as a canary? Muted response to CPI. 4 hour bear flag still possible? I want to make sure I don't lose that thought, and that needs to stay in the back of my head before I get too overly bullish. But again, I am looking for larger term time frames, weekly higher lows, and I have no crystal ball as to when that's going to happen, but I am on the watch for a 4 hour higher low on a pullback with NASDAQ or ES. I'm looking to nail the potential weekly higher low. Okay, in gold, we were in the middle of yesterday's large range, but I think we just broke that bullish. So is JMI popping or pooping pre-market? Looks like you may have meant popping, but that's on very low volume, so it really doesn't count. So let's go look at gold. Okay. So gold broke this 4-hour EQ bullish. We got over 1964. However, we could not get through 1974. You have support at 1953 and 1944. Oil, a 4-hour lower high is anticipated compared to 98.76. However, bulls have given themselves enough room on this 4-hour chart for a higher low. So if we look at the weekly, we broke this triple bottom bearishly by 60 cents, but we're not getting follow through. So that's not a bear break yet. 60 cents does not make a bear break if you don't bring follow through. I go back and forth, Vinay, between 4-hour and 1 hour. I'm constantly looking for clarity, whatever time frame. And when I say clarity, I truly mean clarity. I'm not looking for what time frame confirms my bias. No, I'm looking for what time frame gives me the absolute most clarity. So that's what I'm always looking for. And on futures, that's typically the 4-hour chart because we trade 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. Nat gas, super bullish, little 4-hour bull flag happening. Hourly EMAs are holding, support 668. Then below 668 is 650. We are not establishing a lot of support on the way up. So pullbacks, if we could get some bear volume going, they could come down a little bit faster than we would like. So definitely nat gas is a bull, potential 4-hour bull flag. I would not try to short these bulls. Okay, Ladybug, you're going to have to put that up. All right. AAL. So AAL reported, they had news this morning. They're reporting that first quarter preliminary total revenue down about 16% compared to first quarter of 2019. Top fish setup against yesterday's high. So yesterday's high, 1723. So 1717 or 1723, I would look to short. I would even look to short 1725. So AAL, I like short. Now, if the market's going to continue this bounce, again, I'm not going to look at the bearish trades. So I start my day, let me get over here the black screen. I start my day with y'all. Here are all the bull plays and here are the bear plays. I try to get some in both categories. And then if the market's bullish, I'm going to focus on this column. I'm not going to focus on this column. I don't want to fight the market. So I'm always trying to match the market's rhythm. I'm trying to match the market rhythm. So if the market's bullish, shorting AAL is not going to be my top play. Okay, Apple is bouncing. So I was looking at Apple this morning. 4-hour was oversold as we attempt to scout this weekly higher low on Apple. And typically the place to look for weekly higher low is 4-hour oversold. And now we're bouncing. You have support, the low of pre-market 163. The problem is we've given up so much on this pullback on the weekly that we've negated the bull's dream of a bull flag. We've given up too much, but we are holding the weekly 21 EMA, which is more than a lot of charts can say. So Apple is definitely holding up better than most. I like Apple to the long side. Squeak, squeak, I know. Those dogs find it, don't they? Okay, on Kroger, scouting the first hourly oversold for a potential daily higher low. Look at this chart. Look how pretty this chart is. And we broke this level by 20 cents. I would still call that a double top, and it has a rounding bottom. So I like KR, hourly oversold. We keep skirting it. We're not hitting it just yet. Your next support, 59.59 and then 58.80. So I like KR to the long side when it's hourly oversold. NIO. Right, MJ Trader? So NEO, I like for a top fish. I like this one short against 2071. But if the market's bullish, I'm not going to fight these NEO bulls. They can have it. I don't want it that badly. I'm watching. This is a typical NEO behavior. Watch this. If we get a higher high, pull back another tiny higher high. I'm watching for rising wedges against $21 on NIO. I like NIO short, but I'm just going to sit on my hands with this one. We've got the market still going up. We have the NASDAQ crossing 14,200. We have ES crossing that ever important 44444. So I am only looking at long trades. Speaking of long trades, NVIDIA. I was hoping this bounce would start when the market opened, not here, but It's happening, and we have support at 216.60. I like NVIDIA long, and I would just wait for a pullback. Any of you bulls that missed this, I would wait for a pullback. I like NVIDIA long. And we're almost through with the show, and I never even introduced myself. Thanks a lot, Mr. CPI, for distracting me. This is who I am, Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community, and we teach technical analysis. And what I do here every day is go over indices, commodity, crypto, movers, and shakers of the day. Again, if you're interested in my chart setup, you can click on the link in the video description. So these are my notes, and when I'm done, I copy and paste, and I give these to the TCGers, the Chart Guys members. We have 1,060 of my closest friends that are members of the Chart Guys, and we share setups, and we help teach you how to fish. And I tell you where the hot fishing holes are. All right, NVIDIA, I like the bottom fish against weekly support. VERU, ninjas only. And when I say ninjas only, I mean only experienced, consistently profitable traders should be seeking out a setup in VERU. I'd be looking for tightening ranges to trade. It should give us nice volatility in both directions. Careful with options. The premium is super high. Wheat for Roger. I like wheat. Pulling back a little bit, but I love this daily chart and this squeeze we have going on here, holding 50 RSI, breaking through 1086 resistance. And if you miss this run, you could set your alert and say, okay, tell me when 15-minute gets oversold. And as you all know, if you're a member of Chart Guys, y'all know when I get these alerts that I create for myself an early pre-market, or that I create in front of you, when I get these alerts, I post them in the room. All right, XBI. I like XBI long, even more so now that we're over 88.39. Your next resistance high of day, 89.68. I like a pullback buy. We want 87.13 to hold, and then 86.96, the low of yesterday, attempting to nail this weekly higher low. And this chart has been holding on a lot better than some other charts. So weekly IHS is still alive, inverse head and shoulders. So I like XBI to the long side, and I trade this using LABU for long and LABD for short. All right, let me go through my notes, make sure I covered everything. Oh, KSS, I wanted to go over that. A franchise group is joining the bidding process for KISS. I didn't put that on my list over here. So, Kohl's. They are getting another bid for acquisition for $69 a share, and we're at $60. This is kind of perplexing. When I look at the pre-market high volume scan, when I look at that the volume scan, I am not seeing KISS pull up in the high volume, and this was big news. I think this is a miss by bulls. I haven't traded it yet. I wanted to wait for CPI, but I like this long. As long as it's over $60, I like KSS to the long side. This is, I mean, they've got multiple offers to acquire them, and this latest one is at $69. That is 15% higher than where we are. I like it long. This right here, Vinay, this is TTM Squeeze. And again, if I'm saying your name wrong, I truly apologize. If you're interested in my chart setup, there is a link in this video description that give you a PDF explanation as to all the different things that are on my chart. But this is TTM Squeeze. So if there's a light blue histogram, that means we're getting bullish momentum. It's over the zero line. And if it's red and yellow, that is the bearish momentum. No, Kenny, you are the bomb. You can go to, let me see if this website is still working, and I'll share it with you, making sure it works first on another screen. Options profit calculator, Carlos. You can go there and calculate your profit. It's pulling up very slowly for me, but this is what I used to use to try to calculate. So if you want to say, okay, NVIDIA, oh wait, we got to select the option. Which one did you do? 230 this week. Oh, here we go. Calculate. All right, so this is a pretty cool website, Options Profit Calculator. It is April 12th, and NVIDIA is at what level right now? 226, so let's go look. So if we're at 226, it is worth $4.12. So pretty cool little calculator, options profit calculator. It helps you calculate what the profit will be. And why would I do this? I'm not counting the chickens before they hatch, but if I see that NVDA is going to gap up and it's going to hit around $4.12, this particular strike, then I will go put a limit sell order, let's say at 450, try to grab that, and then maybe add it back on a pullback. So if I want to limit sell right out the gate, that's what I use, options profit calculator. Oh, good. I said it right. Awesome. Okay, anybody have any chart request? I will go over. Lady, they want me to give you your toy back, but I want to save my sanity, so I'm not going to give it to you. Okay, any chart request? I'll try to find out what happened with the audio. Sorry about that. Let's check back in with the indices. ES is still going. 4405 is your new key support. Okay, I did Tesla earlier. I'll do it again. Tesla looks wonderful. I love Tesla above 980. 980 keeps a weekly bull flag alive. I like Tesla as long as it's above 980. Nice bull push. We got to get through yesterday's high of day. Okay, DKNG for my girl Jessica. Bullish engulfing candle yesterday in a sea of red. That shows its bullishness. Double top at 1735, 1736. Next resistance 1744. Your new support 1680, then 1673. Then Amazon for Tamazon. Oh, okay. Lady wants Chewy. Oh, that's funny. Okay. We've retraced 50% of this move up from the earnings, and well, we pulled back below earnings, so I guess that's not true, but we do have that stock split looming. I keep that in the back of my mind. I don't want to short Amazon, and we're already through yesterday's high. Tammy, we've got a relative outperformer on our hands. You have support at 3017, 3010. Your next resistance is up at 313676. Okay, NTR, and then I'm going to call it. NTR looks great. Fertilizer name. We're up here testing all-time high, 108.84. I wouldn't step in front of this bull train. Oh, all right. Well, I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Bring a friend tomorrow. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notify button. TCGers, I'll be live again midday. We have our live show starting in 7 minutes with Dan the Man. For about an hour and a half, I'll go live midday. And then Dan will be live an hour before, or 45 minutes before the market closes. All right. Use stop losses. Yes, chilly effect. They did have more dark pool buys in Amazon yesterday. Wasn't as big as the one on Fed Day, but they did have a big one. Lots of dark pool activity yesterday. All right, now I'm leaving for real.